Hello, hello, hello now. Got my drug paraphernalia. Sitting in here in the beginning. No. I really light things. I light up, incense. Incense. No. Hello. Welcome to another episode. This is Jaden Avery reporting to you live. Well, not live. I'm not live. That's a lie. From my channel. And I basically just, it's Friday the 13th. So I'm like, let's do like a cute little, Friday the 13th, energy read, right? Because as light workers, what are we here for if not to turn the sour into the sweet, okay? To turn the base things of the human existence into bright things. Knowing about how we're here as light workers to brighten the vibration, to bring the vibration up. I always tell my clients, I knew from a very young age that I was here to bring people up to my vibration, to where I naturally vibrate, and be happy there. Not to sink down to their level, not to sink down to the level of Earth. And just because this is on my mind, I just want to say, that just reminds me, we have to really be careful, right? Because a lot of our passions we can mistake for things that our society tells us you're supposed to be searching for, when really it's not for us. It's just, it's for them. It's for their benefit, for money or whatever gain that is not spiritual, has nothing to do with you being a spiritual being living a physical existence. So let's get into this read. I just want to know what Spirit has to tell us about the fact that it's Friday the 13th. How should we be feeling? Let me know, y'all. All right? Let me know. Okay, now this is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. You guys know I use her a lot. Okay, all right. Let's know about that 13. I'm trying to figure out creation. Now, if you know about the number 3 is it is creation. It's unbridled creativity. Just awesome power of creativity. And I got these two too. Resistance, creation, resistance, and attraction. Ooh. Just off the top though, I could just paint a picture because you need to, first of all, this card, this is from another one of my readings. With this card, it's like, what you want to create. Everything that is living creates something. That's right. Sorry. Everything that is living creates. Okay? That is just what we do. If you are a living sentinel being, that is what you do. You create. And it's up to you what and how much you create. But even if you're sitting on the couch every damn day, you know what? You're still creating. You're creating that dent in the couch, girl. Okay, Homer Simpson. Don't be creating dents on the couch because you're sitting there for years and shit. Resistance. Let me look. Oh shit! I hope y'all saw that, son. I was like, resistance. Familiarize yourself with. I had this card before too. Familiarize yourself with how resistance manifests for you, the overt and the covert. If you continue to have doors slammed in your face, turn around. There will normally be an open door. Procrastination is just another kind of fear. Move forward with confidence and persistence. So there will be resistance, okay, honey? There's going to be resistance but the thing is that how mutable will your energy be flexibility. How flexible will your energy be? So that way you haven't put all your eggs into this one door, and when if it gets slammed in your face, that you can gather your things and quickly and look around. Look around you, observe your surroundings, and see where the door is that Spirit has left open. Because I promise you that Spirit has left a door open for you. This last card is Attraction 44. You can be magnetic to others and attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Be ready for opportunity. Avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalance in your body or mind. Think of connections greater than yourself. So, I feel like this is really telling us, again, it's kind of like you're going to create, you're going to see resistance, and you're going to attract things. Make sure that the things that you attract are good for you. And the way that we do that is keeping our energy balanced. Again, you have got to keep that energy balanced. This message has been playing to me like this whole week. Keep that fucking energy balanced. If there's anything else that you do, keep it fucking balanced. Because if you're flying and you're flying like this, when you meet turbulence, honey, you're gonna be all off track. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? We have got to, as humans. There's a scripture, I cannot quote it word for word. But it basically says that, like, the path of the righteous is narrow, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I feel like it's narrow because it's in between, okay? It's neutral. It's neutrality of emotion. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say be neutral on everything, okay, honey? Some things need to be resisted and rebelled against. However, for things on the inside of us, right? For the inside energy, for the inner dialogue, we have got to keep ourselves balanced. Okay? We have to keep ourselves balanced. So, you have... Please hold. Someone's at my door. Alrighty. So, everything creates, and you're always going to... Everybody has a door that's slammed in their face, and it's like, when you're creating, there will be resistance, and when you see that resistance even within yourself while you're creating, you need to be able to gain your composure and look around at the other options that are there, and then continue to attract things that are like your energy. I just want to recognize number 44, which 4 is about balance, but then when you put 2 4s together, I mean, it's infinity, it's 8. So it's like, this is always happening. We're always attracting things. In some of my other videos, I always mention that, like, we are the things that generate experiences to us. Like, yes, other people, they play a part. Yes, they do play a part. But we are the ones who generate the experiences that we have. And so when we keep our energies neutral and we try our best not to be, too down on this side or too down on the other side, we try to be in the middle level, keeping ourselves level in neutral position, then once that turbulence happens, hey, we know what we can do because we have surveilled the, what's around us, and so now we can go forward just like that. So let's move on to something else. Let's see what else Spirit has for us. Now, I know I want to use the Wild Unknown Tarot. This is what this is. If I can get this out. I love how Mother of Swords is just sitting here looking at me like, hey, okay? Because the thing is that you're going to meet resistance, and you need to cut that shit down. Cut it down where it is, where it stands. Don't let that shit just be there. Oh my God. And then the Ace of Swords. I mean, that's like really, I feel like this is like the energy keeping your mind ready for whatever is to happen. Let's get those two. And that went over there, so I'm gonna feel like that's okay. All right. Okay. So this deck I haven't used in a while. It clearly has a lot to say. Clearly. All right. Let's lay these down. Now I don't take. Oh, I see judgment right off the bat. I don't take things upside down like that. I don't do that shit. Just not at the beginning of the reading. And, not in these short... I'm doing somewhat shorter reads right now. Love for myself. That song by Felix... I don't know how to say his name. Jen? It's been in my head because it's really just talking about, loving yourself. And really saying, like, hey, there's something... I can... I deserve love. I deserve to give love to myself, and I'm just in love with that. Okay, so let's see. I got the 3 of coins, right? So that, oh shit, that is like entrepreneurial spirit. The 3 of coins. You see, wow, because it's, and then in here I love this deck because it's about that rainbow energy. Is in it a lot. Is it Shezekiel? I think I want to say. I could be wrong about that. The angel that has the rainbow energy, but this is the 3 of coins. So this is about creation. This is literally about creation. Then this one is the 5 of wands. So this is about creation meeting resistance. Yeah, this is about... No, I'm sorry, the 4 of wands. Oh, shit, I'm sorry, y'all. So, it's the 4 of wands. So, this is about balancing. I'm sorry. So, creating a balance. Wow, creating... It still goes. Creating this balance is what you have to do because you're going to be creating. So, you have got to create a balance. So, that way, it's like... while you're creating, nothing can really... something can definitely throw you off, time and unforeseen occurrence befalls us all. So you never really know, but it's okay as long as you keep balance there. Now we have the 4 of swords. Now the 4 of swords is about that meditative spirit. So inside, it's like inside of yourself, you're going to keep yourself, even killed. So that inner dialogue is looking so beautiful. And I love how this is the sun coming from the 3rd eye, right? Because when you're meditating, you get that 3rd eye chakra that opens. And then this right here is like, it's like referencing it, right? The green, you see? I love to stick with my energies, y'all. I love use colors as energies, y'all. Then I have the 10 of coins. 10 of coins, that is leading you to your sun. That's leading you to your sun. Followed up by the 10 of cups. Honey bun bunny bun bonzo bean. When you meet resistance and you have an even killed head, like you have an even mind, you know what I'm saying? You're even minded and you're not gonna be taken off so easily, y'all. And so it's gonna be like, as soon as you don't get taken off and you get past that resistance, swerve on them, then you're going to find your paradise. I love how this is, again, the energy of like paradisaic conditions. Because you meet resistance in paradise, y'all. Like, I love when people really think that, like, God is really going to make this world into a paradise again. Because it's just like, nah, nigga, make that shit into a paradise yourself. You can do it. I gave you my power. You all are little bits and pieces of me, son. You have the power to change this shit. When somebody says that the world is the way it is, and that's it, that's being lazy, y'all. That's lazy. That's you not wanting to change the world. Because you have the power to do this shit. But when you meet resistance, you have to fucking swerve that shit and get around it. No, don't ignore it, but get around that shit. Don't sit there and cry. I want to reference the reading that I did before was with fear. I'm dropping that today, actually. But it's just like, don't sit there. Don't get like the deer in headlights. Deer. Oh! Deer in headlights, because the third eye. That's so cute. Thanks, Spirit. I appreciate that. That's dope. I would move on to that, but don't get like the sitting duck. You know what I'm saying? Because you have the power to get through this whatever problem is going on. The hangman is here with attraction. I need to think about dang. So the attraction. That was I gotta go back to attraction, girl. I gotta go. You can be magnetic to others and attract the things, good things in your life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Ooh, so that comes into looking at the world from another position. From another position, looking at the world from another position. Let's take all the energy. The high priestess. Ooh, girl. Looking at the world from another position, from the spiritual position. That's what the high priestess does. That's what she's about. She's about the everything unknown. You know, normally she's represented by the goddess Tara, right? That's beautiful. That's freaking awesome. And then followed up by judgment. Look at the world from the spiritual standpoint, and then you recognize what is your judgment, what is your calling. Normally, this normal card has two people getting out of a grave, maybe a kid getting out of a grave on some decks, and then an angel blowing a horn. And this looks like it. Like, look at that freaking dove. Like, come on. It's like judgment. You are being called to something. It's not like you're just attracting, just things, just random shit. No, we're set up in a system where we are attracting the things that are like our energy, and that shit comes to us. So when we think of the world in another way, and then in a spiritual way, in our spiritual way, then we can see where our judgment card is coming from. What are we being called to do? What are we being attracted to? But in order to do that, you have to balance everything out. Everything here is so beautiful. I want to see how much time I have. I think I'm doing good on time. Hey, Wavy. I'm doing so good on time. So this is, I just want to do a Friday the 13th reading, but God, this is mucho cute, okay? I'm kind of thinking I want to do the shaman. However, I know I want to do one of these. Okay, I'm going to do it really fast. Ooh, shit. Okay, so Spirit was like, no. This one flipped over and was here. This one, I'm going to put here. And this one, these, I'll put here. Ooh, girl, Angel Annihilation came out. Comac, Right Eye of Wisdom. Okay. Yo, that's just like Spirit, son. That is just like Spirit. The door did not, I don't know if you even saw that again, but the door did not ring again. It was that I wanted to pause these because I was intimidated by these cards and the reading and starting my new channel, blah, 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 blah. But I didn't really even need to look it up. Honestly, it's like, where were we at? Creation, right? This is, again, the energy of creating. So when creating, balance things out. Now, the reason why Spirit is telling you to balance things out, telling us to balance things out, is because there is something here. It's the angel Hasmi. The angel of annihilation, honey, came out saying there's something that needs to be removed. There's something that is a kink in your system, and it needs to get out. You need to get that shit out. And the way to do that is by balancing. But use wisdom. Comac came out. This is the masculine emanation, the masculine head of the tree of life. And it's this one over here. Wait. I always get this screwed up. It's this one. No, it's this one over here. There you go. If you haven't noticed, this is the tree of life that's set up under here. I hope you can see. You can see this. I know you can see this. This is Comac right here. Okay? So it's about doing things with wisdom. Use that wisdom that Spirit gave you, son. I was just telling y'all, like, Spirit gave you the wisdom to get away from problems. It's not like you're going to say some prayer and ding, your blessing is going to be answered. It ain't like that, honey bun bonzo bean. It never was. You have the wisdom to get through the problems that you have and deal with the issues that arise. This is Sahakiel. It's just crazy that I said Zachiel. That is the one with the rainbow energy, by the way. Okay, all that rainbow energy. So Sahakiel, angel of the sky. So this is about protection. So let's go through this story again. In resistance, you're going to meet resistance. But as long as you keep that inner dialogue, Four of Swords, you keep that inner dialogue warm and loving, there's nothing else that will come out but the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Coins. You're going to get your coins. You're going to get your kingdom. You're going to get your love. You're going to get your spirit, your spiritual fill. You're going to be filled, Oh my God, because the full moon is tomorrow too. That's so cute. Hey. These are full moons right here. 2 full moons. Now, I just want to say, sidebar, you guys know how I feel. If you don't know how I feel, you will soon, about love readings. I don't like to do them. I feel like we need to fall in love with ourselves. But for the sake of what this all is, there is a lot of male, masculine and feminine energies going on here. Now, I am a divine feminine, so it's only right that some of my listeners are going to be as well. But I just want to tell you that is really here. Like, we're solving things out, because I'm still waiting on my masculine as well. So we're solving things. We're getting things all together. Okay? We're getting it together. Now, this is knowing that Spirit has your back. Protection. Angel of the sky. What does the sky do for the earth? It protects us from the dark matter that's out in space, right? Scientifically, we are being protected from, what do they call it? Storms? The galactic storms and shit that do hit the earth, but we don't even have to feel it because, honey, gravity is a bitch. Gravity is a bitch, but gravity is also like, a savior. Lastly, I want to say over here with attraction, remember where we were at, is that the hangman, you're looking at the world from another way. You're flipping it around. You're looking at it like the hangman, and you're seeing it from the spiritual standpoint, particularly your spiritual standpoint and what you're being called to do. So the left leg, Hod, is submission. You must submit. Submit. You have got to submit to the attraction, the thing that you're attracted to, the thing that's calling you. You have to submit to it. You have to give into it. And I just want to say infinity, right? Infinity is about, that energy of infinity is about everything keeps going. It keeps going. It keeps flowing. Nothing actually stops. So when we're being a sitting duck, we're like offering up resistance to our situation. And resistance is another name for anything but love and creation and the shit that we're trying to do. So I just wanted to give this message to you guys. I'm so glad that I was able to give this message to you. Happy Friday the 13th, and make this Friday the 13th and every other Friday the 13th the bombest, the hottest. Let's change it from unlucky whatever the fuck from history to whatever. Oh, also let me explain to you the energy of 13. Okay, so 13 is a number that has been put through the ringer so much, and it's been seen as unlucky because of the fact that in a lot of tarot decks it's the death card. But what we don't respect in honor in humanity is that in order for anything to work, you have to go through a season of death. What is winter? Winter is death of the seasons. If nature teaches us anything, it is that we have to die in order to be reborn, and reborn into something that is way bigger, still us, but way more. You're trying to go up. You're trying to grow. You're trying to evolve. And so it's helpful for us to honor these numbers. 13, it's so great. 1 is the self. 3 is ultimate creation, create. That is what we do here, people. I love you so much. Thank you so much for listening. But bye now. I'll see you on the next one.